seem pleased with yourself.
It's nice to come out of the OR and give a parent good news for a change.
Dr. James.
Well, not to diminish your godlike surgeon skills, but that little boy was lucky. You know, the car swerved, and so he didn't have to sustain any serious injuries.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what it was like for Elizabeth having to sit with that mom while she waited for news about her little boy.
Yeah, when I was walking up and saw her waiting, I was wishing I could have been giving her good news that Jake was okay. I don't know.
Code blue.
So much for professional detachment, right?
I believe they call it compassion.
Don't tell anybody. I've got a reputation to uphold.
All right, your secret is safe with me. What? What's wrong?
We're Shady Brook.
Really? Did they say that Lisa was competent enough to stand
Still being
trial?
evaluated.
What does that mean?
Doctors want me to come in. Lisa wants to see me.
Well, if you need to go to tell them that Lisa was in her right mind when she locked me in the basement, then so be it.
I didn't think I was going to have to lay eyes on her until the trial.
The operative word being trial. If you don't go, who knows what will happen. Lisa can twist things around and use the psych evaluation as another free pass. You know, we can't risk that.
Look, you were the only person who said Abby shouldn't lie about killing Brandon. And when the moment came, you went against your father to find the hit woman.
I think it's called being a reckless adrenaline junkie. It's no big deal.
Well, to you, maybe, but to me, it's the biggest. But Johnny, because of you, Abby's not faced with these bogus murder charges anymore.
I'm glad I could help.
Look, I once told you that if you could find a way to help Abby, you'd have my loyalty.
Yeah, and I told you that I would never offer you a job, but if you came knocking down my door looking for one, I wouldn't turn you away. So is that what I'm hearing? You asked her to come work for me?
Mr. Morgan, what a surprise. Not really, I was being a little facetious. You and I were both here for the same reason, right? Find out who hired that heartless hit woman. I was outraged, I tell you. Outraged when I found out those two young lovers were being targeted by such evil. And doesn't anyone believe in the sanctity of love anymore? What's happening to this world?
Were you paying the woman for a job well done? Or were you threatening to kill her?
Do you remember that trip to Louisville? It was like 9 or 10 years ago. We were driving back from that wedding, and we decided to spend the night, and we were driving for hours looking for a hotel that had a vacancy. We ended up having to sleep in the car. Yeah. I think we were the only two people in all of Kentucky who didn't realize that the Derby was that night, but it didn't stop us from placing bets and winning big. We turned $10 into $2 grand. That's not bad the first time out the gate. Don't worry, the two burly guards by my door, they took away all sharp objects or anything that could be fashioned into a weapon. They even took away my shoelaces.
Your doctor said you wanted to see me.
Yeah, well, truthfully, I didn't think that you'd actually show up. Had I known that all I needed to do was be committed in order to get your attention, I would have checked in months ago.
What do you want, Lisa?
Just to look you in the eyes and see that you know that I'm right.
About what?
You're never gonna be happy with Robin. And every time that you realize that, after every fight and every affair, you're gonna hear my voice, remember my words, which means that I won. Again.
I love this so much.
Yeah?
Yes, I love being alone with you.
It's nice, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's incredible.
Right?
Isn't it funny how we've both done all these incredibly exciting things and, you know,
fancy everything, and really at the end of the day you just end up missing simple things, you know?
But do you think they were, or that's where we see it from
I don't know.
Listen to me.
What?
You sorry you married me?
Are you crazy? No. Never. I felt dead without you.
I want you to know that you can be out here with me. I just don't want you taken off without the guards.
Oh.
No, that's all I'm saying.
That's what you're gonna say right now? Wow.
Okay, Dad. So, first of all, I won't be leaving the house ever without guards when Alec is with me.
Okay.
But when Alec is not with me, I will always continue to be an incredibly independent
Oh, I understand
person,
that. That's not what
just
I'm
like
saying.
You are.
No, but Brenda, listen. You gotta listen.
No. You listen to me. You understand exactly what I'm talking about because you are the same way. Right?
I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Just kiss me.
Hi, Dad.
What the hell are you wearing?
Look, I'm about to graduate. I have to finish school because of the whole parole thing, but after that, I'm completely free. I didn't apply to any colleges. I'm not really interested in higher education.
Can't imagine that's going to go over well with your family.
Well, they'll have to live with that. I know where I belong. In the business, learning my way up. Look, I already have a grasp of all the basics. I just need more hands-on experience. Look, Johnny, you won't be sorry you hired me. I'll be dedicated and loyal.
Look, Michael, there's going to be a day that comes where you look back on this choice and realize that this day changed your life forever. So I just want you to be sure and clear what you're signing up for.
Well, you grew up in this business just like I did. Was there ever any doubt where you'd end up?
Yeah, I tried to get out, I told you.
And it didn't take, right? Like it didn't take with me. How people could actually think I would be content with some corporate 9-to-5 job, handling money, whatever, is completely beyond me. Look, Johnny, I want to work for you. But there's a condition, and it's a deal breaker.
Hit me.
I will never go against my father and Jason. You have to promise me that you'll keep the truce.
That truce between my father and yours, it's not worth the handshake it's based on. It's gonna end sooner or later. Unless you come work for me.
What do you mean?
If you and I are on the same team, our fathers can't go head to head because we're caught in the crossfire. I think it goes without saying you'd be a pretty big asset to my team. But like I've told you before, this needs to be a clear decision on your part. It needs to be confident. Maybe you need some more time to think.
You know, for a pro, this little hip woman is alarmingly chatty. Somebody ought to do something about that. Sit these young bloods down and school them in proper deportment. I mean, assassin rule #1. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. You're not going to believe who hired her.
Try me.
Old man Trujillo. You gotta love the guy. That geezer's older than I am, and he just keeps on ticking like that bunny. What was I saying?
Old man Trujillo hired her.
Oh, right, thank you. It's the short-term memory. Anyway, I think the Trujillos are trying to sow the seeds of discontent. They're pitting our families against one another using Michael and his lady love. Sonny rightly jumps to defend Michael, but wrongly blames the Sakaras, and we got a war.
It could be.
And I don't condone using a man's child as a pawn in a strategy move. It's cowardly. And to target Michael, unconscionable. I mean, the boy...
Don't talk about Michael.
You see? There it is, that instantaneous reflex to protect the boy. It's inspirational. It makes me want to support that effort. And to that end, I got an offer to make.